All right, welcome everybody. My name is Kimberly Engel. Thank you for joining me with this class about NingXia Red. Before I go any further, I want to make sure I cover my CYA, and that is to say that these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This information is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Always consult your physician before starting any nutritional supplement. Okay, that being said, who am I? I am somebody who has been a customer with Young Living since August of 2016. I have 2 degrees in science, which means that I am a major science geek. I love to research things, and it also means that I am typically pretty skeptical about things. So when somebody says, this is the best thing ever, I typically am like, show me the evidence here. So I did research, I gave NingXia Red a try, and now I drink it daily, and my body actually craves it when I miss it. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you all so that you can follow along with my slides here. All right, so first things first, that 80% of disease is thought to be linked to the environment and lifestyle issues, and our bodies are naturally designed to fight toxins and naturally heal, but we really need good nutrition. And so when we are repeatedly exposed to toxins in our homes, our environments, our diets, we have these free radicals running around, and free radicals are basically unstable molecules that lead to things like inflammation, premature aging, and even cancer. We also have an exposure to foods that are not the same as what was grown on great grandpa's farm. So the soil is different, the nutrients in the produce is different. For example, just in 22 years, there was a study that said there's 27% less calcium, 30% less iron, and even 30% less vitamin C in a study done on 12 different fresh vegetables. That's scary. That also means that the meat that we eat is less nutrient dense as well. And then we have the SAD diet, the poor dietary choices of us Americans, where we're eating the standard American diet. So if, according to Hippocrates, and food is our best medicine, then my challenge to you is to ask you, how much are you supporting your health through good nutrition? So when we are consuming poor nutrition, we're ending up with poor levels of antioxidants, higher inflammatory levels, lower anti-inflammatory agents that are naturally there, a limited ability to detoxify, which is a daily process, a limited ability to heal properly. We end up with headaches, GI issues, respiratory issues, and on and on. Our guts are not happy. 80% of our immune system is located in the gut, and if a gut's not happy, our brain is not happy. And so we end up with things like brain fog and forgetfulness and slower processing. And who needs that? So we are going to be talking about NingXia Red tonight. NingXia Red is a whole food supplement, which means it's real food. It is a drink, so that it's a faster absorption and easier digestibility than maybe like a capsule or a tablet. And many people feel the effects of this supplement very quickly. Also, since it's a whole food supplement, you're going to see settlement. So you do need to shake your NingXia Red, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute, what that looks like when it settles down. So know that NingXia Red is Halal and Kosher certified, it's vegan and cruelty-free. NingXia Red is made from the wolfberry, and we can see the wolfberries in this person's hands. Aren't they beautiful? This bright fruit. And it's then processed into a drink. So here's the wolfberry growing on the tree and the NingXia Red in the glass. Now, wolfberries are native to the country of China. Wolfberries are also known as goji berries. And in China, the use of wolfberries are documented all the way back to the Ming Dynasty in a physician's handbook and other ancient medical texts. And the fruit itself is revered in China as being foremost in nutrition. But don't be fooled. There are various species of of wolfberries. And so the one specifically in NingXia Red is the one that is most nutritionally dense and researched. It's grown in the Ningxia province in China at the foothills of the Himalayas. So wolfberries, antioxidants, ORAC value. Anything sound familiar there? Okay, so the NingXia wolfberry, the wolfberry from the Ningxia province, has the highest ORAC value of fruit. So of all produce in general. So the ORAC value is basically oxygen radical absorbance capacity. That's a lot of words. It basically means that the higher that number, the better that food is at helping your body eliminate those free radicals, those things that cause damage on a cellular level. Cherries, 3,300 ORAC value, blueberries, 6,500, wolfberries, 25,000. And all three of those fruits are actually in NingXia Red. So we're looking at a nice powerhouse of antioxidants present. Wolfberries also have very high levels of vitamin C, 500 times more by weight than oranges. They have more beta carotene than carrots, and they are 15% protein by weight. So there's actually 1 gram of protein in 2 ounces of NingXia Red. Now, NingXia Red, or wolfberries, are very high in micronutrients. So you've heard of macros and micros if you're dieting. So micronutrients are basically vitamins and minerals that your body needs. And the micronutrients in NingXia Red include up to 21 trace minerals. The wolfberries micronutrients are known to help support things like detox pathways, anti-inflammatory responses that are normal and healthy, good cellular function, and energy levels. That's why I love NingXia Red. It gives me really good energy every day. So there are also things like phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are nutrients found in plants that help protect the liver, eyes, heart, help protect us on a cellular level for DNA. Things like zeaxanthin and lutein. They are skin and vision protectants. There are nutrients in there that are bone and health protectants. There are something called polysaccharides. There's a protein sugar complex with immune stimulating properties. There's also natural enzymes present in NingXia Red. And these are fabulous for helping to support our body. If you are over the age of 40, you should be taking a digestive enzyme, just as a side note, because our natural levels decrease. And if we're not digesting our food well with the enzymes in our small intestine, then we're not breaking that food down well enough to get the nutrients out of it. And that's a problem. Okay, because the entire berry is utilized in NingXia Red, it's actually considered a prebiotic because of its fiber content. And so that fiber helps to feed the good bacteria in the gut. Some of the other ingredients in NingXia Red include essential oils like tangerine, orange, yuzu, and lemon. And these help to support the body's natural defenses. They help maintain healthy glutathione levels, and glutathione is a chemical produced by your liver that helps with detoxification. They also help to support overall wellness and so much more. Citrus oils, when taken internally, are powerhouses at helping the body to remove toxins. This is so very, very key. Some of the other ingredients in NingXia Red include different types of fruit. So we have, like I mentioned before, the blueberry and cherry, but there's also aronia and pomegranate and plum, and then there's grapeseed extract. And so all of these fruits are there because they have an incredibly high ORAC value, again, to be able to counter all of those free radicals in our bodies. So NingXia Red is naturally sweetened. So just the sugars that's naturally present in the fruit, but good to know, wolfberries have one of the lowest glycemic indices of any food. And normally I actually do not like the taste of stevia, but stevia is present in NingXia Red, and I have no problem drinking it at all. Normally I can pick it out of any recipe and I just don't like the taste of it, but I can't taste it in NingXia Red. It's very, very tasty. So looking at our, so here we go with the phytonutrients and all of the wonderful things that are available to support our bodies. Okay, so why NingXia Red? So when we're making poor nutritional choices, versus giving our body the tools that it needs for good cellular health. Everything starts at the cells and ends at the cells. If our cells are not happy and working right, they're basically little factories, then our bodies are going to have problems long-term and short-term. So have you ever done a cleanse or had a good season of eating really good food, making excellent food choices? You know, that good, clean energy that you have at the end of all that, that's the type of energy that NingXia Red will give you. There's tons of great research out there on the wolfberry, things like how it supports memory function. Anybody else need this? Yep. It can help with increased energy levels and stamina. And hey, I don't know about you all, but I need energy to do all the things. It can help maintain healthy cholesterol and blood sugar levels. It helps combat premature aging. Free radicals go away. They're an aging component. So hey, there you go, good stuff. Also can help with supporting healthy digestion, with bowel regularity. Remember that gut health and brain health are very, very closely connected, So always treat your GI system well. Keeping our immune system healthy and strong, improving our quality of sleep, right? Even on a cellular level, it's necessary to have good sleep and to make our cells be strong and healthy so that we can have good sleep, okay? And then optimal vision. Those are just some of the things that NingXia Red can help to support. Now, let me challenge you on this. If you are somebody who needs coffee every afternoon, and you are running down to your local coffee shop to get your cup of coffee, you're talking about $5 or so for a cup of coffee, okay? So coffee in the afternoon or NingXia Red in the afternoon, $5, less than $2.25 for 2 ounces, okay? Let's look at calories. Coffee, 200 calories and way up from there based on whether you're getting something sugary and frou-frou-y and whipped cream and sprinkles and syrup and yeah, all of that, or NingXia Red. 25 calories, okay? Fat, coffee, we're looking at anywhere from 4 to 18 grams of fat. NingXia Red, goose egg 0. Let's look at your body's response. If you're needing that afternoon boost and you're choosing a cup of coffee, know that coffee oftentimes contains mold. I know that's a shocker for so many people, but if you have a difficult time detoxing well, know that. Make sure you're buying clean coffee, organically produced and mold-free. Coffee shops are not offering that. Know that coffee also is going to increase your cortisol levels. That's going to increase your anxiety. It's going to increase belly fat. It's going to decrease your sleep, and it's going to increase your blood pressure. If you're getting a sugary coffee, you're getting those blood sugar spikes, and you are consuming genetically modified high fructose corn syrup. Don't do that. So bad for your health. Now, if you're drinking NingXia Red instead in the afternoon, you're getting very high ORAC values to help fight those free radicals. You're helping to support healthy blood pressure. You're helping to support a healthy immune system, good gut health, healthy vision, good heart health, all of those things. Don't choose coffee, choose NingXia Red in the afternoon. I typically have mine between 3 and 4 just to get me past that slump with a handful of almonds, and I am good to go until bedtime. So that leads to the question of how much NingXia Red and when. So you can drink it every single day. This is my NingXia Red. You drink 2 ounces, and there's more than 2 ounces in there because I drink mine with Waterloo, which is basically a sparkling flavored water. Okay, and you can buy NingXia Red in either 2-ounce sachets, which is a single serving for an adult, or in large bottles. And I want to show you here, if you can see it's darker here and lighter here. This is where the fruit has settled out, and it just means it needs to be shaken. That's all. So I just shake it before I serve it, and that's a good thing. You ever see natural peanut butter? It says stir, it's natural. Same thing with NingXia Red. Natural stuff settles out, okay? If it's not settling out, and it should, it means there's gunk mixed into it to keep it from doing so. When we drink NingXia Red, we drink it cold. Now, I love the taste of NingXia Red, but I will tell you, when it's warm or room temperature, it's not quite the same flavor. So cold really does give it a fabulous boost in flavor. Give it that good shake, and then you can serve it in the glass. You can drink it straight out of the little sachet. My daughter drinks this every single day this way. I drink mine this way with a Waterloo. You can do it however you want. You can add it to smoothie, put it into an acai bowl. You can add it to your orange juice in the morning if you want to. Some people make popsicles out of it. I just saw a recipe for making chia seed pudding with it, which I can't wait to try. So I'm going to do that. Now you can do all kinds of fun things like amplify the flavor with and the health benefits with some of the vitality essential oils. So here is an example of a recipe. You can take your 2 ounces of NingXia Red. You can take a NingXia Nitro. Now, NingXia Nitro is another NingXia product. It also has the wolfberry in it. And then it has green tea extract and ginseng. So it's actually a cognitive and a fitness support. So this is a great little mocktail, if you will, to make yourself before going to the gym. If I'm going into a meeting late in the afternoon and I'm really tired, I will take one of these just by itself. You can add in some NingXia Zing. This is another NingXia product. Again, it has wolfberry in it as well as some other juices and things, but it also has white tea extract. So if you're like, I really can't believe that I can get good energy without the caffeine, try first. And if you can't get past your 3 o'clock slump, then maybe try a Nitro or a Zing with your 2 ounces of NingXia. And then try adding something like cinnamon bark vitality, just 1 drop, or orange vitality, or frankincense vitality. So those are some really great options. There's tons of good recipes out there. Now, who can drink NingXia Red? Everyone can. Even your pets can, but that's a whole conversation for another day. But all the way down to your littles can have a little bit of the NingXia Red as well. And I challenge you to drink NingXia Red every single day for a month, for 30 days straight. There are private Facebook groups available, one in particular that I can add you to, where there are tips and recipes and encouragement for you in your journey. And I will say, if you don't feel like you feel a difference after 2 weeks, stop for a couple of days. You will see a difference and you will realize just how much your body has come to rely on that good, clean energy. So why for 30 days? Well, because it's best to make routines and habits instead of resolutions and goals. And so remember that you didn't junk your body up in just a couple of days' time. So give it time to naturally unjunk itself, if you will. Give it time to allow the natural ingredients of NingXia Red to help your body. So the least expensive way to order NingXia Red is to order it as a bundle from Young Living, and I'm happy to share my referral link with you. Or if you know somebody who has been talking to you about Young Living all this time, please go back to them. We are Team Young Living, so always start with the person who's been talking to you from the beginning. So in that bundle, you can buy a box of 30 of these, and then it includes several of the bottles, 4 of those big bottles. You can buy just a box of 30 of these. And so there's a variety of ways to buy it, but that bundle is the least expensive price per ounce. Last but not least, I just want to say that when people ask me what product, what supplements do I recommend most for people to try, NingXia Red is number 1 with Master Formula. Master Formula is a daily multivitamin that is completely bioavailable, and that's a big difference with nutritional supplements, is that you need to make sure that they are bioavailable, because otherwise you're flushing them down the toilet and you're just wasting your money. So those are the top 2 things that I recommend people start with. And that is my presentation for today. So thank you very much for joining me today.